Yep. Going to look for the train, and the train found me. Going to the mill. Go down to a different crossing and we'll catch the whole train. Yeah, it's a little moist today. It's not raining too bad, but almost made it to Segola. Figured we'd have something moving today, but now I see they've got empty center beams, which tells me they're definitely going into the mill to switch. And it looks like they've got some other freight on the back for a southbound train, so we'll have to see, but I would imagine they will be in the mill for a couple of hours. A lot of construction going on around here. Glad I was able to catch on to them today. Tomorrow afternoon I'm planning on going back up to Lake Superior, do some more rock hunting on a Thursday. Today, as I'm shooting this video, waves are at 5 feet. And that tomorrow night, waves will be about 1 foot. Perfect opportunity to get up there and do some rock hunting. So that is the plan. We are right here at Bush Lake Road. Can't tell if it's a hummingbird or if it's a regular bird on those flowers right there. Okay. That's kind of cool, huh? We'll have to see what they do, but they're definitely going south after the mill. The last crossing here before they go to the mill, so this is the last we'll see that train for the next few hours, or at least I will. You guys will see it like probably pretty quick after this. Well, about an hour and a half later, train is finally coming up to Ranville. Well, I nearly fell asleep in the car. Empty center beams, where are they going? Well, that's a pretty hefty train. What do you know? They're trucking smart siding. Rebuilding this bridge over the train tracks. Anyway, that was pretty cool. We're gonna go to the south now. Thinking we'll go ahead and hit the curb crossing. Hit Marramman. We'll see what we go for there to our piece. We'll head on down the rail here and go have a look at that road they put in, or should I say the road they took out. Yeah, they're all done at the derailment site. All the equipment's been pulled back up to the road. They removed all the gravel that was down. I'll stop right up here and show you right where that dozer and excavator are sitting. All done back there. It's all cleaned up. All the gravel's out. All they gotta do is come and get their machines. Standing at Marramman Road, looking north. They always give a good show through here. scraping now.
Hey, just a heads up, A and B are back in service, and John will be flagging. We're gonna need Cole. Yeah, he's aware of that. Do you want Harold send with John and set up Hope? Please.
Everybody's being good today. Gerald jumped out. He's gonna, I guess, flag O as the train comes by. Yes, school is officially back in session today here in Upper Michigan. What's funny is they have school today, tomorrow, and I think Friday. I'm not sure on that one. And then they have Labor Day weekend off, so they might have Friday off as well. I'm not sure. My kids have been out of school for a long time. I don't even pay attention anymore. I thought maybe they could possibly stop in Kingsford and grab some cars, but by the sounds of it, they're just going to continue on all the way through to County O and onward to Pembine, I guess. Guess we'll go to East Kingsford and catch them coming through there. What do you say? Alright. It's a little after 3 p.m. Oh, I can tell the end of the train has come. I can see a whole line of cars coming down that hill. Anyway, talking to a friend, he's got a drone for sale. It's a DJI. Thinking I'm gonna buy it. Now, you're probably not gonna see it anytime soon in any videos. A couple of different projects I have that a drone would be very handy. Again, not necessarily for making videos with, because it's just a little complicated. pretty cool to see. Looking kind of dark back to the north, like it's going to rain. There was talk of thunderstorms possible this afternoon. I'm just excited to go back up to the Keweenaw tomorrow. Go do some more rock hunting. Don't have to worry about mosquitoes or biting flies anymore. Low temps up there are taking care of that. No waves either. It's the main reason I'm going up there, because there are no waves. Well, tomorrow, Thursday, there will be no waves. Thursday night. Right now, they've got about 3 or 4 footers, and possibly even go up to 5 feet tonight. Oh yeah, Dollar General's open. I don't know how they did that so fast, but it's open. Doing 15 miles an hour in a 40. Yeah, that explains it. You guys happen to see that hilarious short video I posted out? The guy jumping out the second-story window to escape police. Very good friend of mine is a, well, she's the local bail bondsman here in our area. She had a fugitive take off from her, cut the tether off, and he got on Facebook getting all mouthy about how he would never get caught. And, well, needless to say, 7 hours later, he jumped out a window right into the hands of law enforcement. Anyway, it's all caught on video. Hope you watch that. It's kind of funny. I don't know. You tell me. And the timing's almost right. I might catch my wife at this crossing here. She will be coming home from work in just a few minutes. Yeah, this is the same crossing that in the last video that car broke down on, which was, again, weird. Just weird that you break down right there. Like, really? Boom. Looks like Matt down there watching the train come across Breding. I know there's 3 empty center beams down in Pembine that CN just dropped off. Or maybe it was 2. So I don't see them just going to Pembine today. The Alter Meadow back there, I kind of think they might drop off that smart siding and keep going south to Cribbets. Whoa. This is normally the time I start looking to see people come racing the train. Kind of like that car the other day in my video. Hey, I was calling the conductor. I would have waved, but he wasn't looking. Hard to wave at a person when they're not looking at you. Couple of raindrops starting to fall on my head. Anyway, those derailed altered metal cars behind Ace Hardware were put back on the rails a couple of days ago. I missed it. I didn't even know they were doing it. Seen a post on Facebook. I was like, man, that sucks, but you know. Apparently, the tracks pushed all the way through the ties. Of course, because they're rotted there, but thinking they'll replace some ties in there and get that track back in shape. It's only storage, so it's not too important, but they use it, so. Also seen another minor derailment in Menominee. A couple of box cars came off. Just a normal day on the railroad. I guess we will go up to Coneo. Should see some good power on 501 coming up the grade. Especially if there's raindrops falling there like there is here. These look pretty empty from the springs. The springs are not compressed down. No riding spots in them either. Alright, let's head into Wisconsin in the lane. Of course. Raindrops are falling on my head. Go figure, right? Well, to be honest, if it wasn't raining, I probably would have just let the train go on by and called it ends there, but you know, we like a little bit of wet rail when the train is moving. Like, maybe they have enough weight they can get it up that grade if it's not raining. I don't know, you know me. Always speculating. I'm a speculator, you know. Thought about going to Pembine, but it's already almost 4 o'clock. my night when I go further south, because a half hour south is another half hour back north plus filming time. You know, you're looking at after 6 or 7 you get back home. Plus I've got a video sitting in the queue, the last one that you would have watched, so got to get that up and scheduled. The life of a YouTuber, tell you what. And I have a life too, so that's just crazy, huh? Yep, get in a hurry, get in a rush, and drive away with the scanner sitting on the back of your car. What can I say? That was a expensive lesson. Probably didn't learn anything from it. I'll probably do it again. It's not the first time I've left things on top of cars and drove away. But it is the first time I've thought about what I've done immediately following it. There's a couple of places it could be, but I would imagine it's in pieces, considering that it fell off the car, and more than likely I wasn't going slow, so that sucks. I'll buy another one, I suppose. There's not going to be any radio traffic anytime soon. Well, S.O.B. Train looked pretty wet. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. I can't believe I left the scanner on the back of the car. That was just a dumb move on my part. Glad it wasn't my cell phone. If I hadn't been filming, it probably would have been. What the heck. Anyway, I guess I'll go back and look for it in pieces so I can laugh at myself and tell myself how dumb I am. Comment below the last thing you left on the back of your car and drove off with. Alright, that's all she wrote. Yep, there's only a couple intersections it could be at. Although I'm fairly certain I know which one it is. Pretty sure it's right there at the railroad crossing where I took that right at the stop sign. Probably slid right out into the road, and more than likely that car or two or three that were sitting there watched it fall and picked it up. On top of that, it's been raining now, so anyway, take a right. I don't see it on the road here anywhere. Ah, there it is. Well, what a sucky way to end a video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, that subscribe button, hit that share button, and make a comment below. This is the old CN track that is no longer in use. Haven't seen a train on there in 20 years. Have a great day, everybody.